after we've suffered a while, make us perfect. That no matter what I'm going through with, he's already put a limit on this thing. God says, I'm going to renew you, but you got to trust me. I said, the way you wanted to do it, I'm not going to do it that way. I got another direction I want you to take. God will never leave you nor forsake you. If God pleases, he could have sustained you. But God let things went down. If God pleases.
And clap, because you never know how important family is till they begin to pray and fast and stand. Son-in-laws, everyone, I mean, it's just amazing that they started something. But I didn't see the vision last year, but when you got up and talked, now I see that, and I want y'all to pick this out now. You see all of the businesses that lunch out through just everybody say believing big, thinking big. Oh my God. Do I have anybody that believe and think big? If you hang around small thinking people, you're not going to get nowhere. Grab your neighbor hand and say, if you're going to hang around me, you got to believe and think big. Tell that same neighbor, now I don't want to hear nothing about your light bill or telephone bill. Or, yeah. I just want to, and thank God for Pastor Edward. We got this thing. Come on. He preached on the other night. You may be seated. I promise you, my brother, Pastor Tyrone, walked in. I was just getting ready to get on all y'all, but since you walk in, don't take care of all the rest of them. But I thank God who walked in here tonight. I wanted them to meet this, and I wanted them to see. We came to this place before Bishop took on this journey, but we didn't have the vision. We came here when another preacher was here years ago, and he didn't have the vision that I see now. I told you all this is where I get all my communion and everything from, my books, Sunday school books. Now y'all know this is the place that I learned to support people that is doing something and going forth. Support is so important. I thank God that they right on time. I mean, I'd be 4 days late, but they call me up and say, hey, your books are here. And that's what everybody say. You got to be around people that are going somewhere. 2024 cannot be this last half. Everybody say this last half, the second win. Everybody say we're in the second win right now. And I need about 7 person to jump up and say, I want my stuff. Come on, say it. Y'all can put me right back where I was in the beginning. Yeah, put me right back. Yes, yeah. Yeah, put me right back. I'm good. I can work with it. I can flow. I've been preaching. I'm good. Yeah. I told people that this conference, empowerment, is an opportunity that you can discover the supernatural. Because you know you don't have enough funds to do what you need done. So somebody throw your hands up and say, I need the supernatural. Not only you don't have enough funds, but you don't have the ability. You may have the know-how, but when you add God's ability into your natural, that means that you get ready to change the environment that you're in. When Jesus first started his ministry, see, you got to realize there got to be a starting point. In John 1 and 51, you know what he said? He stood to a group of people. He told Nathanael, he said, hereafter you shall see heaven open. How many people made a statement about what you're going to do? You cannot go into a season already being defeated. But I need somebody to say, I come to make a statement and say, from this day forward, I'm getting ready to see the heavens open up. About 7 persons jump up and say, heaven open now. So in the genesis of his ministry, every time you get ready to start something, there gotta be a supernatural impartation. God got to move in your life. He said, you're gonna see the heaven open up. You're gonna see angels ascending and descending upon the Son of Man. So that means that I don't care who don't like me on earth. My blessing is coming from glory. That means that God is getting ready to minister to somebody. God is going to even minister to your enemies. Your enemies get ready to bless you because angels are descending and ascending upon what you need. Right now, somebody already got a breakthrough in your bank account. Right now, and I'm not just speaking, I'm telling you prophetically, if you believe it, it shall happen. Now, whenever we see angels descending, ascending, whenever we see the heaven open, signs, wonders, and miracles are released. And God said, through your obedience, number 1, through 2, leadership, to my walk with me, says God, through your obedience, you have entered into a season of fulfillment. Through your obedience, there are supernatural fulfillment that you get ready to achieve in this hour. Oh my God. See, the only people going to catch that is people that believe and have tapped into the supernatural. To some people that have not tapped into the supernatural, this is strange to them because they don't understand that God sometimes will step into your world and turn some things around. Everybody say, through your obedience. I mean, as you labor in prayer, as you labor in intercession, as you labor in my presence, God say, I'm getting ready to open up the heaven and there getting ready to be a flow of glory that is coming in your life. Look at your neighbor and say, through your obedience. So tell your neighbor, say, don't stop praying. Don't stop coming to church. Don't stop getting down on your knees. So do. Now, when you got down there, I say, I'm going to try that. But when I got up here, and the Lord told me, no, you better not try that because you don't need people to lift you back up. So I'm not going to try that. I'm not going to try to get down there because I'm waiting on you to get back up. But see how you labor in prayer? I believe right now that God is bringing forth fulfillment. But what he's doing, he say, you got to believe for it. You got to think big. You got to think out of the box. You cannot be on the level of everybody else. If you hang around a group of people that all they got is negativity, move. If you sit around somebody and all they doing is complaining, they talking about somebody on the other side of the church, baby, get up and move, get up and move. They have been an agent of the enemy to try to stop you from getting your next. I do not want to go to my next complaining. I do not want to go to my next not having enough. So he said, Junior, fulfillment and restoration is coming into the second half of 2024. He said, tell the people, do not worry about the first 6 months. And now we're at the ending of the 7th month. And I know you've been hit with some low blows, but he said, let them know, oh my God, my purpose and my plan for their life is bigger than what they're going through right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're serving a big God right now. Whatever you're going through, I need you to prophesy yourself. Say, God is bigger than anything. There's no mountain too high enough. There's no valley that he won't come down in. There's no affliction that he won't get me out of. There's no disease that he will not heal. There's nothing bigger than my God. But he wants you to follow the context of his purpose and plan. Jeremiah 29:11, he said, you got to follow the context of the purpose of my plan. And some of the word, for I know the thought that I think towards you. And some of the word, I got to tap into God's way of thinking. If I don't tap into God's way of thinking, I'm going to be just like everybody else. See, I can sit among you, but I'm not just like you. Although we may dress alike, we may look alike, we may come in here alike, but I got a big thinking. I got an ability to think bigger than you are. Were you thinking that it's not going to happen? I say, yes, it is. It got to happen. Were you thinking I'm not going to come out? Yes, I am. I'm coming out. Were you thinking, oh, he dead. He going to never get out of this. That's the way you think. But every time I walk in the outside of my house, I say, God, is this the day? Is this the day you get ready to rain on the enemy parade? Is this the day you get ready to turn things around? Is this the day you get ready to I need somebody that believes now the word of the living God. Say, God, is this the day? So what he's saying, he said, Junior, tell the people you got to believe and think big in the scope of the kingdom. That's the intel that God has said in the scope. Not what the world have. I don't care who become president. The ideal is I'm not basing my deliverance upon that. Oh my God, I'm basing my deliverance on the scope of the kingdom. What do the kingdom say? What do the kingdom think about? Oh my God, he says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Oh my God, Matthew, you don't mess us up. 6:32, you don't mess us up. And all of the other things shall be added unto you. But you got to learn how to stay on your knees. You got to learn how to seek first. Oh my God, 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves, seek my face, turn from their wicked way. Oh my God. Everybody say, heaven open. I need about 7 people say, heaven open now. I dare you to holler at your neighbor and say, heaven open. Something get ready to come down. I feel fire coming down. I feel my rain. I feel my breakthrough. I feel my hand. I dare you to grab your neighbor's hand like you're about to shake it off and say, neighbor, heaven is open now. Receive, 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 receive. Prophesy to your neighbor, say, receive, 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 receive. When heaven opened up, God is unfolding what is about to happen in our life. So think it not strange that God give you some intel about your business, about your next, where God say, I want you to use my intelligence. You don't have no money, but you can ready to birth out something. You're not educated, but I'm going to surround you with people that have education, and those same people gonna work for you. They may be smarter than you. They may look better than you. But guess what? Because I have giving you divine intel. Now I'm raising you up in an hour where everybody else looking down and they're going to see you. Tell your neighbor, you are my eyewitness about what God get ready to do. Keep your eyes on me. God is about to blow my mind. God is about to turn things around. I need some people that get rattled because they blow my mind in Jesus. Blow my mind. Blow my mind. Blow my mind. Trust me with your intel. Trust me with your intelligence. Oh, give me the scope of the kingdom. Let me see your glory. So he say in this season that divine intervention, everybody say supernatural intervention and breakthrough. But there is a sense of urgency that we got to not only believe, not only think it, but we got to expect it. Oh my God. Some people believe, but they're not expecting. They're not getting up in the morning time with expectation. Expectation birth out manifestation. If you never expect it, you'll never see it manifest. If you never see yourself come out, you ain't gonna come out. It don't matter what people see, it's what you see about yourself. I see myself rising above. I see myself walking again. I see myself moving. It don't matter what the doctors say, it's how you expect it. See, God say through aggressive expectation. Watch yourself. Aggressive. Don't be passive. Aggressive. Boy, you come in here. Say, y'all ain't started the service yet? Y'all, I just feel something right now. I can't sit around. I ain't got time to wait around on y'all. Well, the praise team not here. Forget the praise team. I'm aggressive tonight. I'm expecting God. I need a move of God. Well, the person that supposed to MC, she's not here. But she's going to have to wait her next turn. Because I cannot wait right now. I'm with anticipation about what God is about to do. God is about to move in my life. And I cannot relax. I can't go through another season of delay. So tell your neighbor, aggressive expectation. In praying and fasting, something is happening right now. That's why you cannot explain the season that you're in. I don't care how you can be holy and still go through a trial. You can be faithful and still go through a test. You just come out of fast and still be hit with some downtime. There's attacks that we cannot explain right now. But we got to stay aggressive. We cannot sit around and say, no, I don't know what's going on. No, you would never know. Oh my God, just trust me, says God. Trust me in this hour. Trust that I let you get down and pick you back up again. Trust that I let you about to lose everything you got. And at the last moment, I turn that thing around. Trust me that, oh my God, when things get hard, I'm the God that you can depend on. I'm the one that you can stand to. Trust me when you can't find me. Trust me when you cannot trace me. Trust me when you pray and don't feel nothing. He said, do aggressive expectation. It bring an end to a journey when you're aggressive. It open the door of manifestation in your life when you become aggressive. You know what he said? He said, Junior, tell the people God's abundance want us to live large, free, fulfilled life. It don't make sense jumping around churches where it's not being fulfilled. I have dreams that I wrote down. Now it's time to see them things fulfilled. I have things that I prayed about. Now I want to see them fulfilled. I have a book that now God, and see, sometimes I go in the book, I say, God, you did that. You did this. And I start crying because I say, God, I didn't even thank you for this here because I see you done, and I wrote this down years ago. Me and my wife was talking the other night. I said, everything that we wrote down. I say, we only got 4 more things on there that to make sure our church is paid off in full. Make sure we build the elderly center there in Miami. I say it's just a few things that we just got. Everything else that we pray, we can go back and say, God, you did this here. And forgive me because I wasn't grateful the time you did it, because you did it so quickly. I didn't even worry about it. I didn't even pray about it no more. He said, Junior, I want you to live free, live large. Tell somebody it's time to live large. It's time to think big. It's time to think that you're more than a conqueror. You're just not a conqueror. You're more than a conqueror. I dare you to have big faith. Grab your neighbor and say, big faith. You want to hear about it? I dare you to have big plans. Tell somebody, I got big plans. I got big plans. Come on, prophesy and say, I dare you have a big ideal. God say, think it not strange. I'm getting ready to give you an ideal that's gonna turn your life around. Oh my God, don't tell me he won't do it. Ephesians 3:20 said he can do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that we can ask or think. Tell somebody, say, have great expectation. Why are you going to the bank already saying they're going to give you the money? I got bad credit. I know they ain't going to give me the money. Don't go to the bank. You ain't thinking out of the box. I don't care if your credit jacked up. If God get ready to do what he want to do in you, he'll turn your life. God got somebody that he have get ready to turn you. Watch this here. Tell somebody, so don't be afraid to think big. See, just like you have aggressive expectation, God is eagerly aggressive, seeking to work for those. God is searching for somebody that he can see in you. Big. He's looking for somebody that he can find that say, you know what? I gave you something and you didn't let me down. I let you got afflicted and you still praise me. Oh. I remember in our early days, they didn't know it was prayer. We used to go and pray in a beauty salon and barbershop and everything. They didn't know we got there before they got in there. But they planned a day that 7 people packed their stuff up to leave at one time. But they didn't know the prayer of the righteous availeth much. As soon as one left, somebody came in. Then another one left, somebody else came in. The same day. And they got mad at us. Say we didn't even know y'all playing. There's some demons, some enemies that is planning against you. But God say my plan is bigger than their plan. God said they plan to destroy you, but my plan is to give you a hope for your future. I'm giving you expectation that when you wake up tomorrow, I don't care how bad things here, you know that I'm on your side. God is always a... Come down a little bit. Am I bored to you? No. Some of y'all that didn't move all night, I'm almost through. So you may not have a chance to move tonight. I'm almost through. I'm not through on here, but I'm almost through. I know when God tell me to come in. I got a lot. I'm on page 2, and I got 7 more pages. So I'm not gonna try to get all that out tonight. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna let you hold it. You have it on Facebook before I get home. Yeah. See, sometimes you cannot see it, but you got to believe it. Expectation add to your belief. It give you a sense of calmness. And some of the words he's saying, it expose you to a supernatural view, a view that you had never had. Because if we stay on the view that we have on earth, we'll never do nothing. Because we are limited. But what it do, it exposes us to God's way of thinking. That's why he said in Isaiah, my thoughts are not your thoughts. My ways are not your ways. He said, look up as far as the heaven from the earth. That's as far as my ways and my thoughts from your thoughts and your ways and thoughts. He said, you cannot. So in some of the words, he said, the view that you have about yourself, I don't think that way about you. I'm talking to you that got a low esteem that say you'll never be nothing. I come in and let you say you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are special. You've been anointed for this time. You that think that somebody else got your anointing and you got oil on your life that nobody else can carry. The oil you carry is so valuable. Can't nobody carry the oil that you carry because they don't want the trial that you go through. Your oil is so important right now. He say in Proverbs 23 and 18, he say, for surely it's in the latter end, there's a future reward. He say, and your hope and expectation shall not be cut off. God say, I don't care what you're going through. Surely I give you a guarantee that if you stay and trust me through the process, trust me when you don't understand me. Trust me when it seems like I'm giving you unfair burdens. He says, surely in some of the word, your expectation would not be cut off. He said, everybody may be talking about you. Yes, you're the talk of the town. Y'all be careful. Don't change me. Don't change me. I know that, see, musicians will change you and say it's time to go home, but don't y'all change me. I've been preaching a long time. I know y'all don't went up a note and went down. Say right where you at. Go back down. Your expectation. I can say that to him. Nephew, I can say that to him, but some musicians will get up and walk out and say, well, I ain't going to play. But your expectation will not be cut off. God said, I don't care how things look. I'm still working on your expectation. I'm still bringing you to a place you get ready to receive, you get ready to achieve. Expect a miracle. Start walking in a miracle. Oh my God. Start speaking. The farmer, he talked about in 1 Corinthians, he plowed the field, used all his energy. Just to expect a harvest. We come to church one night and the man of God pray or a woman of God pray over us and we don't get it. We go home and say, I ain't going back to church tomorrow night. The farmer have to plant and plot the field, put seeds in the ground, believing God that the seed gonna grow. He got to put seeds in the ground. You know why you so broke? You don't never put no seed in the ground. Child, everybody riding around with a new car, ain't got nobody. When the last time you put a seed in the ground? I ain't finna raise no offering. Just you can stay with me. Come on up. He plot in expectation. He's plot. He plant. He know what necessary to get a harvest. Don't nobody know how intent your prayer life is. Who gonna tell you you ain't got to pray like that? You ain't got to be like that. They don't know the severeness of your trouble. They looking at you on the outside. Why you keep going to church every night? Why you on your knees? They don't know what you believe in God for. Stop letting people dictate to you what you know you need. You know what it takes. He say, the most vital key in the period between believing and manifestation is the matter of expectation. How you expect it. Vision come in place when you release expectation. You ain't got no vision in place until you release. See, expectation demand action. I heard you say it, faith without work is what? Dead. Expectation demand action. Vision provide target to what we desire. Expectation put a demand on what we want. Do you expect God to do it? After the man of God or the woman of God say, God, get ready to do it, do you expect to wake up in the morning time and be blessed? Expectation. Can you believe God right now for something big? Oh. See, our expectation requires a prepared answer. And that answer cannot come from us. That answer got to come from the word of God. So if your expectation is not birthing out what God say, you're wasting time. You need a healing. You got to have a desire. Oh my God. And that desire calls you to keep thanking him. I'm thinking till I see the reality. You trying to see the intent of my praise, but you don't know. I'm thanking God until you think I already made it because I'm dressed up and what I got. See, don't judge me premature because you think I look so good, but you got to know there's something on the inside that I need. I need him every day. It's not in the dress code. It's in what's out of my heart. I'm expecting something. I want to see my kids saved. I want to see my grandkids saved. I want to see my family healed. I got some things that I need God to do. You got to qualify. You got to qualify for your miracle. You come in church and thinking in the olden days they lay hands and people got healed right now. But in this season, there got to be a demand on your worship. When you walk in church, nobody have to build you up. You got to come here and say, I'm expecting it. When I wake up in the morning time, I'm believing God for something. I'm believing God getting ready to turn some things around. You say, expect nothing less than God's fullness. Do he want me to be blessed? Ephesians, I'm closing with this. Because I want some people to birth out some expectation through your belief. I want you to walk out here with an expectation of saying, you know what, tomorrow, I'm not going to be afraid. Expectation operates in faith of fear. You can walk out there and you're saying it. See, it's a hard thing. It's not what the preacher said. I told you to say, I'm blessed. You understand it because the preacher said, I'm trying to stir you up on the inside that you put blessings in you. Ephesians 3:19 and 20 said, you may know the love of Christ which passes knowledge. You be filled with all the fullness of God. Now unto him that is able to do. I want you to pause right there. To do. Before we go to a season above all we can ask a thing, I want you to pause right there. To do. Now, everybody say, under your existing circumstance. I'm talking about the reality of your life right now. I'm not talking about where you get in the spirit say, I'm an overcomer. I'm talking about the trouble that you go. God say, I'm ready to do. I'm ready to give you that business. Just like I gave you the keys to the kingdom. I'm ready to give you that business. I gave you the keys and you're not operating in your keys. I gave you the power. Whatsoever you bound on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever to do. If you change the way you believe and the way you think, you'll change the way you live. And sometime in order to change the way we believe and the way we think, we got to change the people that we hang around. We got to change the environment that we're in. We cannot hang around an environment of unbelievers. We got to get in an environment where people say, I'm going to get $1 million. I'm going to make this happen. You hang around people that only talking about $2 or $3 or gas money. I got to hang around people that talk about millions. I want to birth out something in this last part of 2024 that get ready to blow my mind. And watch this. God say the only way you're going to see this happen, he say, to do. He say, this be time when believers will walk in full identity. That's what full identity. Romans 8:19 said, the whole creation eagerly waiting for the sons of God. The creation is waiting for somebody to say, I'm going in full identity. I'm not going to go to church as usual. I'm going in authority. When I get back home, every devil better be out of my house because I identify you. I'm not wrestling against nobody. Right now, I come to speak the demon. Right now, he say, believers, full identity, bringing transformation, restoration, transformation and restoration. He say, Junior, tell the people I'm unfolding a new beginning, a supernatural provision. Y'all get ready because God is getting ready to make it happen. Oh my God, a new beginning, behold, Isaiah 43 and 19, behold, I'm getting ready to do a new thing. It's gonna make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. God say, I'm about to blow your mind, but you got to understand that me doing this here, you got to expect it. He say, God work according to how we believe. don't have respect of a person, but he respect his principles. If somebody believe that God can do it, don't get mad at them as God respect his principles. He respects him. And see that sometimes the sinners respect God's principle than the church. You get mad because a sinner doing the principle. Church people are so sadistic. You got millionaires that pay their tithes. You got $20 heirs that don't even want to give God $2. Oh, they getting mad at me now, Holy Ghost. Every billionaire, they say they seed into it. Millionaires try to find churches like us. The guy, they stole all our air conditioners. Everything. Guy that didn't know a Spanish guy. Y'all ain't got this one here, though. Let me tell y'all right now. God knew what we need to have. The guy said, I want to pay for all the air conditioners. But when it came out, because I wanted to be faithful to us, he said, well, no, I'm not going to pay for that one there, but I pay for the two. But by the time he got home, he brought 2 brand new air conditioners. He called me back the next day and said, Bishop, I don't know what it is, but this is God's money. Let your people go ahead and put it in, and I'm going to pay for the big one that you need. You know, I thought it was a joke. He sent the check. Somebody stole the check out of the mailbox, opened up a new account on the Gospel Arena. He called me Saturday and said, Bishop, did somebody? I said, we don't have no bank at no Citizen, nothing. I bank with Regions Bank and Bank of America. So when Bishop, he got me on the phone, I called Wells Fargo. I said, no, we don't have a bank there. This is not us. I got on Facebook on Tuesday last week. And I say, Father, whoever took that money, make the bank give back to them. On Tuesday, was it Monday, I said, Elder, get up. What you doing? He said, I just got home from work. I said, get dressed right quick because we got to drive down. We drove all the way down to Kendall. He said, I'm not sending this in the mail. Say, meet me at Home Depot in the rich area. I ain't mind meeting at Home Depot, Bobo, or whatever, no. He handed us a cashier's check that paid for all of the units. Now watch this here. All y'all that jumping up and down Sunday morning, I want y'all to get this because I need everybody to give me $100. I'm going to tell you the reason why. God knew what we needed. See, whenever there's an upgrade, the units we had, we messed around and got an upgrade. He bought us upgrade. The value went up. So when the value go up, that means you have to change all the wires. Y'all didn't get it. Y'all get it. Y'all got to get this now. I'm closing because there's somebody getting ready to get a miracle. Somebody getting ready to not get a bank loan. Somebody getting ready to finance what you need done right now. Look at y'all. Y'all not even expected. You're not even expected. Somebody got something on your heart that God is getting ready to let somebody finance. So I had to call Minister Road. I say the electrician got to run wires from the outside, brand new wires on the inside. Whenever there's an elevation requires a change of environment. Realize, so you telling God, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me. No, when God elevates you, you're not going to be in the same surrounding. Oh my God. That means your value has changed. Oh my God. That means the oil on your life is different than the oil you had before you got elevated. But now whenever there's an elevation, there got to be some oppositions. Oh my God. Because opposition is not bad when you're changing your value. Some of y'all getting mad because God letting you go through a little tough season. You got to realize you got elevated. Now you got to go and create the right value. You shouldn't have cast out that demon. You should have sat on the back row. But you the one came out and cast that demon out. Now guess what? Demons going after you now, because whenever there's an elevation, you got to realize there got to be a wilderness that you got to go through. The Bible declares that God led Jesus of Nazareth in the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. Now he was led in the wilderness by the Spirit of God, but he came out of the wilderness with the power of the Spirit. So some of y'all don't know, every time you get elevated, opposition will come and increase your value. So tell your neighbor, it changed my identity. Tell that same neighbor, say, I'm not that same person that you used to pick on. Boy, I got some prayer. I go in my closet. I start calling out. You better watch out. I lay out before God. I cry because I'm not going to have a pity party. I need some real people that know your value. Grab your neighbor here and say, know your value. Know your value. Go in full identity. Full identity. 2024. This second half. Know your value. Hey y'all, I feel prophetic promise activated. I feel prophetic promise activated. Grab a hand with somebody that you don't know. Find somebody you don't know. Find somebody you don't know. Look at some of y'all ain't even getting up. Oh my God. Put your miracle in. Step it. Action. Put a demand on your praise. Put a demand on your breakthrough. Put a demand on what you need. Put a demand on it. Now watch this here. Tell that neighbor, I don't know why we connect, but God led me to pull you out. Come on, pull them out. Bring them around this altar. It won't always. It won't always. Hold a hand. He's turning around for me. I need you to prophesy to your neighbor. Lift your hand and say, it won't always be like this. Come on, tell them, God.
The Lord will perfect that concerning me.
Tell them and say, sooner
or later,
it's turning
my favor.
Oh my God, He's turning around.
It's turning around for you.
This is the last time you prophesy to somebody that needs something. It won't all
Be like this.
Oh, y'all got to prophesy. The Lord
will perfect that concerning
now decree it over this place. Say sooner or later.
sooner or later.
Say sooner or later.